Hello and welcome to the channel, and just a quick update here on the Revell 172 262 1A A1A, and yeah, we've got just our landing flaps to put on here, and unfortunately we have lost our first piece, and I'm unable to find the other one of these, this tiny little strut for the landing gear. So I figure I'll probably make something from scratch, or there's a couple pieces here that I might just steal and fit those in, snip them and maybe arrange those. And there's a little antenna that goes on top, this little circle one, a little one that goes on the bottom, and I knew for sure I'd break those off if I put them on. But we finally have our decals are locked in place. We have a clear coat on it, it's dry, and now I had these 72 figures, I forget what they were from, just a pack of something that was thrown in with a bunch of models that I bought. And I do believe they're British infantry. And there's a whole whack of them, but some of them were set up with their hands up like they were surrendering, I think. These are German soldiers surrendering, I think. And these are British guys. This guy was throwing a grenade that I cut out of his hand. This guy was getting shot, but oddly enough it looked like I could loop rope, so I used a piece of lead wire and just looped it around through his arm, so it looks like he's got a loop of rope, and oddly enough I think I can make him look pretty good like he's pulling. So I want to put them together so they're turning the plane around. And I had one that was, he looks like could be a German officer. He's got his officer hat on and stuff, so could be the pilot, but watching by some gas cans that I got in another kit that came with these little, I think this was an Italeri kit, and it came with like a field kit. It had a couple tents in 172 scale and a bunch of barrels, a brick wall that's separate, it's in a little drawer, but a brick wall that came with it, and some gas cans, jerry cans, and some barrels, some 45-gallon drums, and some sandbags. So sandbags, jerry cans, 45-gallon drums. So I thought him standing with a couple drums on our wood airstrip with some weeds and stuff growing around, I thought I would make a nice little diorama for it. So I just sort of roughed it up and see how the figures would look. And I don't know, what do you think? I think this is going to look pretty cool, actually. It looks like they're in motion. I think once I get this guy kind of turned, he looks like he's yelling, you know, to get those guys moving the plane around and get her launched off, for this guy here to go off and do whatever he's going to do. But yeah, so I guess replacing this will be the next little bit, and getting these glued into place finally. And I have a big heavy weight just pressing down on the glued strips of wood that I have on the base to press them down. So I'm going to let that set overnight. I'm going to let this sort of stew in my brain. I'm going to edit up episode for the sprint car, so in case you're interested in that, that should be coming up soon. And other than that, I'll just be basically working away on our Dragon Wagon and our CH-58, I think it is, or CH-53, the big helicopter Sikorsky. And I've got some new ideas that have sort of floated around in my crazy brain while I was working on this little buddy. So yeah, thanks a lot for popping in to see me, and I hope you are well. And yeah, stay tuned for the channel. Upcoming is probably tomorrow. I will be able to post the episode for the sprint car, and keep posted up to date on how we make along with this little diorama. So that's about it for me for a Friday night. Excuse me, for a Friday night, and we will see you again tomorrow. Awesome. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers. Bye.